Good evening, I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of the day, we do have a low pressure system out over the Kenai Peninsula that is bringing snow to areas all along the North Gulf Coast, much of south central Alaska into the interior. There's also a blizzard warning in effect for the eastern part of the Kenai Peninsula, including Whittier, Turnagain Pass, and the Portage area, that is in effect until 4 a.m. on Thursday. Out over the southeastern part of the state, we have rain and snow mixed with more rain further to the south, more snow further to the north, and we do have winter storm warnings throughout much of the northern locations that will be in effect throughout much of the day on Thursday, starting off with a lot of snow up north and then transitioning over to stronger winds. However, areas in the south will also have warnings out, but those will be high wind warnings out tonight through Thursday afternoon. Out over much of the interior part of the state and up further to the north, we do have some strong winds and cold temperatures resulting in wind chills throughout much of the Brooks Range, down along the west coast of the state into southwestern part of the state. As we move into tonight, we will continue to see some lighter snow over the interior part of the state and extending down over much of south central as well, with low pressure out over the northern part of the Gulf. Then we have our system in the eastern part of the Gulf bringing up rain and snow mixed to much of the southeastern part of the state, with those strong winds coming in overnight. Along the west coast of the state, up by the Seward Peninsula area, there will be some blowing snow conditions from the Point Hope, Point Lay areas down through the Bering Strait and St. Lawrence Island area. Out over the Bering Sea, we're going to see some snow lingering through much of tonight into Thursday, as well as another system out over the western part of the Bering Sea is moving slowly to the east, bringing snow throughout much of the Aleutian Islands and Alaska Peninsula. Low pressure now on Thursday out over the northern part of the Gulf of Alaska, continuing to bring snow to the Prince William Sound area in the North Gulf Coast, with some snow lingering over much of the western part of the interior down into southwest Alaska and up as far north as the Dead Horse area. Blowing snow conditions will linger further out to the west for the St. Lawrence Island area, Bering Strait up by Point Hope. Then on Friday, we are going to see some clearing of the blowing snow conditions, but as we move over the mainland part of the state, snow will linger through much of the Arctic coastline, much of the interior, and down into areas of south central as well. Out over southeast Alaska, seeing much of the area transition back over to snow, with the exception of the very further south places down by Ketchikan area, where we will see a mix of rain and snow. Out over the Bering Sea, low pressure out over the northern Bering will bring snow showers to much of the area, extending down through the Pribilof Islands and the central and eastern Aleutians, with a new system coming in from the west, starting to bring a rain and snow mix to the western Aleutian Islands. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.